Hello fellow mystics, welcome and thank you for stopping by to my channel, Diaries of a Lunar Soul. I hope your week is going on okay and you're all doing fine. So this reading is for single people or soulmates in separation who have been trying to manifest a high-level romantic soulmate, a sacred partner who you're spiritually connected with. And we're going to check in with your spirit team to see where the divine feminine and the divine masculine have reached on their journey towards physical sacred union. And sacred union is when a divine masculine who has done their spiritual work, this is, they have healed any karmic wounds they had regarding love, and they have banished any self-limiting beliefs that cause them to attract unhealthy love, comes into union with the divine feminine who has also done their spiritual work. This is, they have learned their karmic lessons regarding romantic love, and they've dispelled any self-limiting beliefs they have about how true love should look like. Essentially, sacred union is when a divine masculine and a divine feminine who have finally mastered the lesson of self-love come into union with each other. And the most important love in your life is the love you have for yourself. And until you master how to properly nurture yourself and integrate the lesson of self-love, you won't be able to manifest a sacred partner, a divine masculine or a divine feminine who has done their spiritual work. Okay, so that's why integrating self-love is so important. Anyway, so usually on this journey to sacred union, just before physical union happens, the divine feminine tends to want to give up on the journey. This journey is sort of like a marathon, and usually there's that saying that on the last leg of the marathon, that's when you want to quit, yeah? And that's what happens to the feminine. Just before physical union, the feminine starts to doubt her path and wants to give up. She's so tired, and it's because she feels like the divine masculine is not interested because of how long the masculine is taking to come to present an offer of love. And at this point, as I said before, the divine feminine has already mastered the art of self-love. Okay, so she knows that even if she gives up on wanting to manifest her divine masculine, she knows she'll be okay on her own, which is true. She will be okay on her own. However, what the divine feminine doesn't realize is that as much as she is good on her own, her divine energy is stronger and more powerful when she's in union with her masculine. The masculine is the yang energy, the feminine is the yin energy, and the yin and yang energies are stronger when they're together rather than apart, isn't it? So, but the feminine does not realize that when she's with her masculine, she will be able to fulfill her spiritual mission work more effortlessly. She just wants to give up. She's tired and she wants to just go at it alone. So due to her exhaustion with the journey, the divine feminine goes into sort of some isolation mode, sort of like a preservation mode. She becomes so guarded and fails to see the signs that her spirit team sent to her to show her that the divine masculine does want sacred union, and that they're doing all they can to run towards the feminine. Usually on this journey, the divine feminine awakens before the masculine energy. That's why the feminine, by the time that it's getting to almost the end of the journey, she's so jaded, she's so tired because she's been on this journey way longer than the masculine, okay? But just because, and so the masculine has to catch up, and because the feminine has been on that journey for a very long time, the masculine has to catch up. Yeah, they have to be on the same plane for them to meet. Yeah, so that whole time when the feminine is waiting, that waiting period is usually the time it takes for the masculine to catch up. Okay, and so just because the divine masculine is taking longer than expected to come forward, it doesn't mean they're disinterested. It just means divine timing is at play. It just means the masculine is trying to catch up, okay? But the divine feminine's impatience prevents her from grasping this concept, prevents her from truly embracing divine timing. She just thinks, okay, since this hasn't happened, then the masculine is probably interested in something else or is not interested in this journey. So I might as well cut my losses and go my own way. After all, I'm good on my own, you know? And so, because sacred union is so important because it helps uplift the energies of other people. When a divine masculine who's done their work and a divine feminine come into union, they increase the vibration of the earth, the light vibration, yeah? And we want more light, yeah? We want more light that shows people how to have a healthy love. And the more sacred unions we have, the more intense, there's an increase in the number of healthy relationships on earth, isn't it? And that's what we want. So that's why at this stage, the spirit team doesn't want them to quit on this journey. So at this stage where they're so close to meeting each other, the divine feminine's spirit team, in particular the masculine's higher self, and that is something that came through in my last reading. I'll put a link to that reading where the masculine came in the reading, and the message that came through was that at this moment in time, the feminine, the spirit guide that is with the feminine is the divine masculine, yeah? So when they're so close to meeting each other, the divine feminine's spirit team, in particular the masculine's higher self, try really hard to encourage the feminine to not give up on this journey, okay? Because she's just very close to the end. She's very close to achieving her goal, and she's almost about to give up just when she's close to the finish line. Yeah, so they try really hard to encourage the feminine, and that is what is happening now. That is why I felt really called to do this reading, because the feminine needs to know this, yeah? So divine feminine, sacred union with your divine masculine is imminent, okay? You're so close to the finish line. Don't give up now. Physical union with your divine masculine is so imminent that as I was channeling this reading, your divine masculine's higher self came through to dispel any doubts you may have regarding their commitment to come towards you, okay? And interestingly enough, I'm primarily a clear empath, but my clairvoyant and my clairaudient channels are very much on point as well, yeah? Even my claircognizance, but usually it's the clear empathy and the clairvoyant that are usually very easy for me to tap into. Then the clairaudient channel just usually comes to me when spirit feels like. So in this moment in time, my clairaudient channel came through very clearly, because that's what the masculine was using to relay a message to you. So their message to you, feminine, came in form of a song, and that song is called Matrimony. Matrimony by Warle and Asha. I'll put a link to it in the description. And literally just the name of the song, Matrimony, which means marriage, says it all. The divine masculine wants union with the feminine, okay? They want union with you, feminine. Anyway, so their message to this song is this: divine feminine, my darling, if it's a question of my heart, you've got it. It doesn't belong to anyone but you. If it's a question of my love, you've got it. I have been and I am making plans to be with you. So take some time and just internalize that message. You can rewind that bit if you want to, but you can also listen to that song. So that's your message, feminine, from your divine masculine. And after this reading, make sure you go listen to that song over and over again, because that song kept playing in my head the entire day. And that's a song that I normally don't listen to. In fact, I think I've heard it just about twice before yesterday. So just go, but then the whole of yesterday, it just kept playing in my head over and over again. So I wanted to find out, why is this happening? What's this about? And that's when I realized it was the divine masculine trying to send a message to the divine feminine. So right, so having said that, let's see what further advice the feminines and the masculine's spirit team have to say regarding this imminent sacred union. Yeah, and since union is imminent, what I want to focus on in this reading is knowing what energies are supporting this union. This is what energies are increasing the chances of physical union happening sooner rather than later, okay? And by knowing what energies are accelerating physical union, the feminine and masculine will know how to tackle the challenges they are currently facing on this journey. And at the moment, the individual challenges they are facing include, for the divine feminine, She is struggling with impatience and lack of trust in the masculine. She is losing hope and doesn't believe that the masculine is coming. Then for the divine masculine, he is really struggling with his inability to make the feminine to trust him. He's trying to find a way to make the feminine to trust that he wants this union as much as she has been wanting it, okay? So yeah, that's a long introduction, but part of this introduction was a channeled message. Sometimes I don't need cards to channel messages from spirit, so that was one of those downloads that I got without having to channel messages. Okay, so now let's begin the reading by seeing what the overall theme is. And yeah, so we're not going to use tarot now. So listen to that song. Even now, as I'm just sitting here, I can just hear that song. If it's a question of my heart, you've got it. So go listen to that song. It doesn't belong to anyone else but you. That's what they're saying about their heart. Okay, so what is the overall theme of this song? I mean, see, the song is in my head. What is the overall theme? Of this song, because the message in the song is the main message in this reading, right? So anyway, what's the overall theme of this reading? For some reason, I'm being drawn to this one. And I think I'm just going to shuffle all the cards now, so I don't have to shuffle them in between the reading. And then, yeah. Overall theme of this reading. You can hear birds singing in the background. Yeah, I hope the noise is not too distracting. There's I think a hornbill or something is singing outside. It's making such an unpleasant sound. It's not the usual nice chirping sounds of birds. Some really strong, harsh sound. Anyway, I'll put some music in the background so you won't be able to hear it. Yeah, so theme of this reading. I feel like picking that one. And then let's pick the tarot cards. How many cards do I need for the tarot? I think I need 6 cards. If I need more, I'll add more. So that one is calling to me. For some reason I feel like shuffling a little bit more. Oh, okay. Okay, that kind of shuffling is backfiring today. Guys, I'm just hearing that song in the background. It's a question of my heart. You've got it. So, okay, so the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then what? Oh yeah, I need more of this. I'm using so many decks. I usually decide what spread I'm going to use just before I do the reading. I enjoy making spreads. Maybe I think at some point I'll come up with a book where I just discuss how to create spreads and which spreads are the best for certain situations and stuff like that. I'll use my PhD knowledge of writing books to write now something spiritual oriented. Okay, so this one was message, and I feel like picking that one. Finally. Okay, feeling drawn to that one. Right, so let's arrange them how they'll come up. I'm starting with this one. and then that one, then that one, then the tarot cards, this, that, and then finally this. Okay, so we have our cards. Nice just to channel the message. So what is the overall theme of this reading? And the first card is the Hermit. Archangel Raziel, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So the Hermit. Now I'm getting two messages and I don't know which one is the most accurate one, and we'll just draw more cards. Remember I said at this point the feminine starts to isolate themselves because they stop trusting in spirit, and so they just want to do things on their own. Yeah, they don't trust that divine masculine will come, and because of isolating themselves, they alienate themselves from spirit because now they don't even get the messages from spirit. So okay, I know what's coming through here. The theme of this reading is you need to, and for some reason I feel like this message is for the divine feminine. Whatever messages are coming through here is advice for the divine feminine, okay? And the overall theme of this reading is spend time in quiet meditation, self-discovery. Okay, let me just take a few seconds to think about what that theme is. Okay, I can hear my guides say connecting to your truth. That is one of the themes of this reading, connecting to your truth. And I can hear them say, feminine, as much as you want to walk away, you know that deep down, this self-discovery, you know deep down that your truth is that you are meant to be with the masculine, okay? Deep down you know that. You're just letting your egoic mind make you impatient, and it's okay. We are humans, yeah, we are spirits experiencing a human life, and part of a human life is impatience, yeah. So they're saying when you start to feel impatient, deep down you know that the truth is you need your masculine, and that's what you really, really want. That's what you want. So whenever you feel you have these emotions coming up where you start to become impatient, they're advising you to meditate, okay? Usually up to this point you've been connecting so much with your masculine through your dreams, yeah, through lucid dreaming, through visualization, and they're saying lean on that. Don't stop doing that, because that was something that is a practice that has been helping you on this journey. It's because of how you visualize and meditate about your life with your masculine. That's what has allowed you to even reach this point. You would not have survived until this point if you didn't visualize, okay? So whenever you start to feel those feelings of impatience where you're thinking, oh my God, the masculine is taking so long to come, you're being advised here to go within, meditate, and have faith that what you've seen in your dreams will come true, okay? Spend time in quiet meditation. Visualize more, okay? Lucid dreaming. At this point in time, you need to lucid dream about your masculine. And just before I did this reading, there was a card that popped up where it said, act as if your soulmate is here and do the things that you would do if they're already here, because that puts you in that, and you put yourself in that mindset where you're acting as if it's already here, and that's part of manifestation. Manifestation requires you to act as if you already have that thing, because the universe mirrors your energy. So if you already act as if your soulmate is here with you, then the universe will mirror your energy and physical union will happen, okay? So that's one of the themes of this reading. It's time for you to start to restart. You used to already do this, but it's like you sort of stopped doing it. It's time for you to spend some time in quiet meditation. It's time for you to visualize again your life with your masculine, okay? See how your life will be like. Have conversations with them. Look, see how your conversations would be like. Just lucid dreaming and visualization. Use visualization to manifest your soulmate. Act as if your soulmate is already with you, okay? Start doing things that you do if they're already here, and the universe will match your energy and follow suit, and then union will happen, okay? That's the message here with the Hermit card. Spend time in quiet meditation, okay? And then the other theme is, and it came in reverse, the spiral dance. Sagittarius root perception. First of all, the universe is saying some of you are very good manifestors, and the one way to manifest is through dance, okay? One way to manifest is through dance. Okay, but that's not the message that's coming through like very strongly. Let me see. I need to read. Let me read what this card says. Sagittarius root perception. And it came in reverse, meaning that's another theme of the reading. Okay? Let me just, sometimes it's good to see what the author of the deck had in mind when they were coming up with this message. Okay, so the challenger. Regroup, sit down and rest for a while. Again, sit down and rest for a while. The rhythm calls you to dance again. The spiral dancer is a gentleman. If your question is about a relationship, don't be too assertive now. This is the time to be receptive and allow someone else to take the lead and show his or her true nature to you. At the same time, be careful of being manipulated. You will know the truth about your situation clearly if you sit this dance out and observe. So you're being told, essentially what's coming through here is you've done everything that you need to do, okay, feminine? If you've been doubting that the reason you haven't manifested your masculine into your life is because you haven't done enough, and so you're trying to figure out what else you can do to manifest them. No, your spirit guides are saying you've done enough. Sit this one out, okay? Sit this one out. You don't need to dance with the universe anymore. You've done your part. You've danced your part. Now it's time for the universe and the divine masculine to come towards you. So some of you are being told, if you've been trying to chase and go find where your masculine is, no. You're being told, sit back, relax, the masculine will come to you. This is not a time for you to do anything. You've done enough, okay? So stop doubting that there's still some things you need to do in order for this union to happen. No, this union just hasn't happened yet because divine timing is at play, okay? And right now, you just need to sit back, relax, and watch the universe synchronize your meeting, okay? You don't need to do anything, okay? If you've been thinking that there's something you need to do, no, you do not need to do anything. You're good as you are. You've done your job, okay? You've done your work. You've done your healing. You're good. So now it's just to wait for divine timing to come into play. The spiral dancer, okay? Sagittarius root, the spiral. This is the divine timing at play, okay? You've done your part. That's the message that is coming through there. So that's the theme of this reading, that divine feminine, you do not need to do anything to manifest your, okay, continue visualizing. You do not need to do anything new to manifest your masculine. You've already been doing what you need to do, okay? So the only thing you need to continue doing is continue visualizing your life with them, okay? But in regard to anything new that you need to add to this journey, no, you're good. You've done everything, okay? You've done your part. Now it's the universe's and the divine masculine's part to come through. And the other message coming through here is same thing that came in the other reading. The masculine really wants to help you with whatever's going on in your life right now, but for some reason, because you don't trust them, you feel like you have to do everything yourself. So think about an area in your life where you've been forcing yourself, you've just been doing things on you need help, but because you don't trust the masculine to help you, you've just been doing it yourself, yeah? So the masculine really wants to help you with something. I'll put a link to that video that message came through. The masculine really wants to help your life move more smoothly, like a dancer. You know, anytime you're dancing, you're in the flow. The masculine really wants to make your life much easier, yeah? But and in order for them to come in and help you, is you need to allow yourself to receive. You need to put yourself in the yin energy, okay? So far you've been too much in your yang energy, where you're doing and not allowing yourself to receive, okay? So this is a time for you to receive from the universe and from the masculine, okay? Don't do anything. You've done enough. So just sit back, relax, and watch the universe work its magic for you. That's the theme of this reading. And then you also have a win-win outcome is focused. Full moon in Libra, okay? So everything will come into balance, yeah? Everything will come into balance. This is a very direct message. Everything will come into balance. A win-win outcome is focused. The divine masculine and the divine feminine energy are going to come into union with each other, okay? The divine masculine is eventually going to catch up with you, okay? They're doing in fact, this is a message stressing the fact that I said the masculine is doing everything they can to catch up with the feminine, okay? And their efforts are so intense that eventually they will catch up. Something else that the feminine doesn't realize is that because the feminine started this journey way before, like if something that the feminine took 2 years to learn, it's now taking the masculine a year to learn it, you know, and that's hard. It's intense. The masculine is really putting a lot of effort to catch up to the feminine because the feminine has started this journey, this is just a random number, 2 years ago. And now the masculine has just recently awakened and they need to do so much in order to catch up, yeah? So what the feminine did in 2 years, the masculine is trying to accomplish in a year. And so you're just being told to be a little bit fair with them. This is a scale, yeah? Just be fair. Libra is all about fairness, yeah? Feminine, try to put yourself in the masculine shoes and just see how much they are struggling and they are putting in all their effort to come towards you, okay? They are doing their part and they will eventually catch up to you, okay? So just be patient. A win-win outcome is focused, okay? If you've been thinking that, oh my God, this is a failure, no, a win-win outcome is focused. Keep visualizing your life together and just sit back and wait for the universe to work its magic for you. You've done everything you can, okay? Now just be patient and whenever you start to feel impatient about this journey, just put yourself in the masculine shoes. Try and see his perspective on this. He's trying to accomplish something that you accomplished in 2 years in a year, yeah? And that's really taxing on them. They need to take breaks from time to time to relax and recuperate their energy, so they can't come to you as fast as you want them to because they are going through a lot, you know? So yeah, just be patient. Okay, so now the next question. Now let's go into the nitty-gritty of, so these are the themes of your reading. Now let's go into the nitty-gritties of the, why do I keep saying nitty-gritty? the details of the journey. So the first question is, what energy is supporting the feminine right now that will help her be more in line with divine timing and to trust and wait for the masculine instead of giving up, yeah? What energy should the feminine embody so as to accelerate physical union with her masculine? And the first tarot card is Queen of Wands in reverse, yeah? Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, let me see, the other card is what? Again, the Eight of Wands in reverse. Wow, it's just reiterating what I said. This is the Eight of Wands, chasing. Are you seeing that chasing something? Yeah? That chasing after something, but it came in reverse. So what energy should the feminine embody so as to accelerate physical union with her masculine? Non-action. And it's so fitting. Look, by default I felt the need to put it underneath this theme which we talked about. You don't have to do anything. You've done all you can, okay? You don't have to do anything. In tarot, the Queen of Wands is someone who's always up and about doing something. They're always very busy accomplishing tasks and they're always just very busy, yeah? But it came in reverse. So you're being told, hey, this is a time for you to just relax. This is a time for you to do nothing, okay? Do nothing. Don't be a busybody. You've done everything that you can to accomplish to manifest this union, and so it's just time for you to chill. Tame this energy, okay? Tame your energy. Pull back, okay? It's sort of like you're being told to become the ice queen for now. Surrender to non-action. And that's why even in this Eight of Wands card, which also came in reverse, are you seeing she's chasing this? Yeah, Eight of Wands is a card of there's a lot happening. Yeah, there's so much happening and you're supposed to go like you're moving as fast as you can so that you don't miss anything. Are you seeing there's so many happening and she's like chasing this one? She's chasing this one before it goes up the surface, because if it goes over the water, then maybe she might miss that opportunity and the fire might burn out. Yeah. So there's always a busy energy with the Eight of Wands, but it came in reverse. So you're being told, don't chase, feminine. This is not a time for you to chase. It came in reverse. This is not a time for you to chase, okay? So you just sit back and surrender to non-action. Let what you want come to you, okay? Don't go to it. The masculine will come to you, okay? So just reiterating that message, that the energy that you need to embody at this moment in time in order to accelerate union with your masculine is surrender to non-action, okay? just sit back and relax and watch the masculine come to you. The masculine is the one now in charge of making plans. The masculine is now taking the lead in your life, okay? Remember what this card said, the spiral dancer. There's a part it says, if your question is about a relationship, don't be too assertive now. Oh my God. Don't be too assertive. This Queen of Wands is very assertive. This is a time to be receptive and allow someone else to take the lead and show his or her true nature to you, okay? So just relax, okay? Just relax. Do nothing. That's the energy you should embody. And it's going to be difficult for you, feminine, because you're so used to being in control of the situation. But being told by spirit to just relax means you're sort of not in control, yeah? You're allowing now divine timing to just work for you, yeah? So, yeah, that's the energy you should embody, feminine. Just surrender to non-action. Practice non-action. There's nothing more you need to do to manifest your masculine. You've done everything. Now just wait for them to come towards you, okay? So don't go to dating apps. Don't start dating people. No, you don't need to do any of that. In fact, that makes sense why the Hermit came, yeah? This is why the Hermit came. The Hermit came in this reading to tell you this is a time for you to just go within yourself, okay? To just relax. The Hermit card is also a card of rest and rejuvenation, okay? So you're just being told to surrender to rest, okay? You've done your part. I keep insisting that because I think your spirit guides want to remind you of that, yeah? You've done your part. So just relax, just chill. They'll come to you, okay? They will come to you. The masculine will come to you, okay? So then now let's see. I didn't need 6 cards. But interesting, I pulled 6 cards. I've just realized now that I just needed 3 cards. Anyway, okay. So we'll see how those, we'll use those extra cards as additional information. So the next question is, we've now seen what the feminine needs to the energy the feminine needs to embody. Now let's see the energy the masculine needs to embody. And so the question is, what energy is supporting the masculine right now that will help him prove to his feminine that he is trying his best to come to present an offer of love? How can the masculine make the feminine trust him wholeheartedly? What energy should the masculine embody so as to accelerate physical union with his feminine? Okay? And you got the 10 of Wands in reverse. Oh my God, are all these cards in reverse? Maybe I shuffled that out. Anyway, it's okay. Reverse cards usually just mean sometimes the universe is emphasizing something, okay? It doesn't always mean the negative connotation. So the 10 of Wands usually means putting in a lot of effort. Are you seeing how much she's just determined? Continue being determined, okay? Continue putting a lot of effort. Your hard work is really required right now. Like I said, the masculine needs to catch up. Oh my God, didn't I say that? The masculine is putting in so much physical effort to catch up with the feminine, yeah? He's trying to catch up and it requires so much of his energy. But that's what he's also being told to continue doing right now. You need to continue putting in effort to go towards your feminine masculine. This is not a time for you to rest and relax, okay? The feminine is the one who's supposed to relax. But for you, masculine, you're meant to push forward. Continue pushing forward, okay? You see, she even has burns on her hands. I don't know whether you can see. She has some burn wounds on her hands from this fire here. But she's not stopping. She's relentless. She's persistent. So masculine, you're being told, keep persisting. Don't give up. Even if the feminine looks like she's not interested in you at this moment in time, or she's being stubborn, just keep pushing through, okay? Keep pushing through. Eventually, you will get through to her, okay? Just keep going. Carry the weight of your burden with grace, okay? Keep going, okay? This difficult period is soon going to pass. The 10 of Wands, the 10s in tarot usually means a difficult endings and a new beginning. So there's a new beginning about to happen for you where your life will be much easier. When you're in union with your feminine, your life will be much easier. But until then, until you make that physical union, you need to keep doing your work. Keep pushing forward, okay? This is a time for you to take action, masculine. If you want this union with your feminine, you need to take action, okay? Continue putting in the work that's needed to go forward to your feminine. Don't rest on your laurels, okay? That's the job of the feminine. This is now a time for you to work. Then what else? Oh my God, Queen of Cups. again in reverse. I think all these cards were in reverse, by the way. I think that deck, I put all cards in reverse. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So the Queen of Cups in reverse. So what I'm getting here is that, so now when they're paired together, so the Queen of Cups is a very intuitive person, yeah, and she usually gets her intuitive hits from her dreams and all that. So what am I getting here with these two paired together? What one energy should the masculine embody? Okay, so I'm getting this. The masculine energy that I've been tapping into and the masculine energy that is coming forward towards the feminine is someone who's not really used to being in his emotions, you know? He finds emotions a burden. He finds them draining, you know? And so he tends to be very logical, which is natural, which is the natural default of the default perspective of the masculine energy, because the masculine energy is the yang energy, yeah. So they're very logical, and the feminine energy is more emotional, yeah. The feminine energy is connected to the yin energy, which is connected to our emotional body, and then the yang energy is connected to the divine masculine, which is connected to our mental body. So the masculine strength is usually based on logic and just you know, rationality. So but at this moment in time, the masculine needs to be in his emotions, okay? Because the way to get through to the feminine is through her emotions, okay? The way to get to the feminine is not through her mind. The feminine is ruled by her emotions, okay, masculine? So if you've been struggling to find a way to connect with your feminine, to tell her that she should trust you, and probably that's because you've been using the wrong tool. You've been trying to rationalize with the feminine, yet the feminine doesn't care about rationality. The feminine does not care about logic at this moment in time. The feminine just wants to be pampered emotionally. They want you to soothe her, sweet talk her in some way, yeah? So masculine, you're being told to embody the energy, be in your emotions, okay? Feel your emotions. This is a time for you to tap into your emotional body. This is not a time for you to be logical, okay? This is a time for you to tap into your emotional body. If you want to get through to the feminine and make her trust you, do things that allow you to tap into your emotions. By tapping into your emotions, by default, the feminine will get your messages, okay? This feminine, you remember, that's why she's being told to visualize. She's being told to have lucid dreams so that she can connect with you. So if you want to connect with her, you also need to get into that state where you're tapping into your intuition and not your intellect to find the answers you need, okay? So be in your emotional body, be in your emotional state, feel your emotions, don't ignore those emotions, even if they're really difficult to feel. And naturally, the feminine is going to start feeling you, okay? The feminine is going to start feeling your energy through her lucid dreaming and her visualization. You two will now start connecting with each other, okay? Because you'll be on the same plane. She's on the emotional level. So if you want to get to her level and make her understand you, you need to get to the level she's at, which is the emotions, okay? So tap into your emotions, masculine. Tap into those emotions. Feel your emotions. Don't try to ignore those emotions you're feeling, okay? Try to let the decisions you make from now on regarding how to manifest your divine feminine energy, let your heart rule you, okay? The Queen of Cups is all about the heart, yeah? Masculine, right now, you're being told to make decisions based on your heart and not your mind, okay? So that's the energy you should embody. Let me see, is there an overall, because the feminine, we saw surrender to non-action. So then the masculine, you're being told the energy you should embody is surrender to your heart's desires, okay? Follow your heart and not your mind. If you do that, you'll be connecting to your feminine, and your feminine will start to trust you, okay? So that's the message there. Now, let's see. we have some additional messages here, which I didn't think I wanted, but then let's just see. So what additional message is the feminine being told? The Chariot, again, the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so all these cards are in reverse. Let's just agree to that. And if it comes in reverse, the Chariot sometimes is usually a card that tells you to charge forward, yeah? Take charge and move forward with confidence. But right now it came in reverse, so it means just pause, yeah? This is not a time for you to chase. This is not a time for you to ride your horse. Just chill. This is a time for you to just chill and just Do nothing, surrender to non-action. Okay, so that's the message there, the additional message that is just augmenting what came through. And then the other advice for the masculine is the Judgment card. Yeah, rebirth. This is a card of rebirth. Yeah, but also the Judgment card also usually means listening to your intuition, following guidance from spirit. Are you seeing she's blowing a horn here? And the people who actually heard that horn are now awakening. They're realizing they're being awakened and rebirth, and they're going to heaven of some sort. Yeah, but these guys who are so worried that because they're probably in their mind, them, they haven't burst out of their bubble, isn't it? They've not experienced rebirth because they can't they are unable to decipher the message that is coming through this horn that will allow them to burst through their bubble and have a rebirth. Okay, so what you're just being told to is to trust your intuition, surrender to your intuition. Okay, masculine, surrender to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you how to go forward and make union with your feminine, and that's the quickest way you're going to get to her, by surrendering to your intuition. This is your intuition. The Queen of Cups is the most intuitive queen in the tarot deck. Okay, so you're being told surrender to your intuition. Listen to the messages that are coming from your intuition. Okay, this horn here, this is your spirit guides giving you clues and signs on how to go and meet your feminine. So listen to those messages, feminine. Okay, I mean masculine. Okay, and you will accelerate union with your feminine. Right, so now let's see a practical way the divine feminine can begin to embrace these supporting energies. We've seen she needs to be in her non-action mode. Yeah, so let's see what practical way can the feminine, what practical thing can the feminine do to start embracing this energy of non-action. And you got the change tracks. Interesting. Oh my God, I did a reading, I think before this one, called Do Something Different. Do something different. Go watch that reading, because the messages in that reading are definitely meant for you, feminine. Okay, change tracks, do something different. And what this just means is, up to this point you've been chasing, yeah, you've been doing things. So what would be the different thing? Just doing nothing. Do the opposite of what you want to do at this moment in time. Okay, at this moment in time you want to take action. Yeah, you want to control the situation, but you're being told the practical thing to do is do nothing. Okay, because what you want to do naturally is you want to do something. You want to figure out, okay, what can I do to make this union happen, or what can I do to now finally just complete this journey? Should I just give up, or should I keep dating people so that I can meet my soulmate? No, you're being told do nothing. Do the opposite of what you do. What you do right now is something, isn't it? So do the opposite. Change tracks. Do something completely out of character. Okay, change tracks. Do nothing. Okay, that's the practical advice. Do nothing. Literally. Okay, so change tracks. Do the opposite of what you do. Change tracks. Okay, then for the masculine, a practical way the divine masculine can begin to embrace these supporting energies is live life to the fullest. So again, just so in sync, they're just reiterating what I said. Follow your heart. Masculine, the reason you don't usually follow your heart, or you listen to your emotions as often as you should, is because you're such a rational person, and sometimes our emotions are irrational. Yeah, emotions are always irrational. They're not meant to be rational. Okay, thoughts are meant to be rational, but our emotions are not meant to be rational. So live life to the fullest. Follow your heart. Okay, sometimes you become so rational that you prevent yourself from experiencing you prevent yourself from doing things which are wild, because you're so rational. You're like, oh my God, this thing is so wild. If I do it, I'm just going to end up in shit or in trouble. Oh my God, excuse my language. I'm going to end up in trouble if I just go wild, But you're being told, no, this is a time for you to follow your wildest dream. Your wildest dream is telling you that there's a feminine somewhere who has been looking for you. You're seeing these things in your dreams, but you're not believing them because you think you're being crazy. It's not rational, because you don't know how you're already dreaming about someone who you've never met. Masculine, you've been dreaming about your feminine, and you're thinking that these dreams are delusional thoughts. No, those dreams are messages from your spirit guides, from your higher self, telling you there's a feminine, a sacred feminine who's done their work, who's balanced, who's calm, who's emotionally stable, mentally stable, and very physically attractive. The Queen of Wands is a very attractive person, yeah? She's everything you need, yeah? And she's out there waiting for you to go get her. She's waiting for you. But then you've been getting these messages in your dreams, but you've been ignoring them because you're thinking, oh my God, how can I dream about someone who I've never met? But so that's why you're being told, live life to the fullest. Follow your heart, follow your wildest dreams. And your wildest dream right now is following those intuitive messages you've been getting to go meet this person who you're dreaming about, yet you've never met them, okay? So follow your heart, follow your wildest dreams. That is how you're going to accelerate union with your feminine, okay? How you're going to embrace this energy of, what did I say? What is the energy here? Follow your heart, yeah? Live life to your fullest. So one practical way to tap into your heart, yeah, to tap into your emotions is every day do something that you wouldn't normally do because you think, oh my God, this is so crazy, yeah? By tapping into that, by getting into that habit of doing things which are so crazy, but your heart really wants to do them. Of course, don't do illegal things, yeah? You'll get into this energy of trusting your intuition, okay? Trusting your heart, following your heart more often than you follow your mind, okay? Because at this moment in time, if you want union with your feminine, you need to follow your heart, okay? You need to follow your heart. You need to follow your heart's desires. So start doing things which your heart wants to do. Don't do things which your mind wants to do. Don't listen to your mind. If you want to do something, but your mind is telling you, oh my God, this is so crazy, don't do it. Do that crazy thing, okay? Because that's your heart speaking to you. That's your heart leading you to your feminine, okay? And at this moment in time, your heart is telling you to go towards the feminine. You're getting signs and clues about how you can finally meet this person. But your mind, your rational mind is trying to block these messages because it's thinking you're being delusional. No. Follow your heart. That's the practical message for you, okay? Now, so let's end this reading with a final message from each of them. So a message from the divine feminine to the divine masculine, and a message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. So let's begin with a message from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. And you got, treasure your loved ones. It is so important to love others deeply. Oh my God. This is just the feminine saying, tap into your emotions and you will see me, okay? Tap into your emotions. Treasure your loved ones, yeah? It is important to love others deeply. So they're just telling you to tap into your heart, okay? Tap into your heart. And they're also giving you this other message. They're saying it is important to love others deeply. They're saying of late, again, here, the concept of, so remember the way I was saying that the feminine is isolating themselves? The message coming through here with this is the masculine has been isolating himself for some reason. And that's the other message that came through in the other reading that I talked about, where the energy that came through was the masculine was reserved, sort of. So you're being told to spend some more time with your loved ones, because the more time you spend with your loved ones, the more you're able to tap into your emotions, okay, masculine? Don't isolate yourself. Whenever you isolate yourself, you now start letting your mind control you, okay? But now the feminine is telling you, if you want to be able to tap into your emotions, the quickest way is to spend time with people you love, because they'll elicit those emotions of love, yeah? You'll be interacting with them from a heart-based position than a mind-based position. At work, you're usually in your mind, isn't it? But when you're with your loved ones, you're just usually following your heart, yeah? You're listening to your heart more than you're listening to your mind. So spend some time with people you love, because they'll help you tap into your emotions even more, okay? And if you tap into your emotions, then you'll be able to connect with them, okay? That's the message. Oh, wow. And then in addition to the message that we got at the beginning of this reading from that song, let's see what other message does the divine masculine have for the divine feminine regarding their journey with each other. Listen with your heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. Wow. Okay, are you seeing how in sync they are? The message that the masculine is also getting is, okay, fine. You know what? This message is not advice for the feminine. This message is a direct response to the message that the feminine has just told the masculine. Remember what I just said here, that the feminine is telling the masculine, follow your heart, isn't it? Follow your heart and tap into your emotions and spend time with people, because spending time with people you love will allow you to tap into your emotions, yeah? And so the masculine is responding immediately. This is a live conversation happening here between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. The masculine is saying, okay, I will listen with my heart from now on, okay? I will listen with my heart. I will follow my heart, because I'm seeing that that is the only way to get through to you. Listen with your heart. You're listening but need to hear with a loving heart. And then you see, what did I say? The masculine has been trying to communicate with the feminine, trying to tell her that I will come towards you, trust me, I will come, yeah? But the feminine has not been hearing this, yeah? Seeing this is the masculine trying to make the feminine understand, but the masculine has not yet found a way to make the feminine understand. And it's because he was coming from a place of rationality, yet he's supposed to come from a place of his heart, because the only language the feminine is understanding right now is emotional language. Guys, I'm so sorry, there's someone mowing their lawn, so if you're hearing sounds in the background, please just bear with me. I hope it's not too loud. So yeah, the masculine is just responding and saying, yes, feminine, I will now follow my heart. I will listen with my heart. I will trust that my heart is guiding me towards you. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, this is so nice. So yeah, that's your message, feminine. And for some reason, I just feel like this message is for feminines. But if you're a divine masculine and you've been watching this reading, also you got some guidance, isn't it? Yeah. So, right, that's all I have for you for today. I hope the messages that have come through here have made you excited about your upcoming sacred union with your romantic soulmate. And they've encouraged you to stick with this journey to the end. Yeah. So please check out the description of this video. I've included other related videos that I think will shed even more light regarding your journey to sacred union with your soulmate, okay? Other than that, have a lovely week ahead and see you in my next video. Bye.